Okay, so the first thing we actually want to do is to get the equation of this line here. Now we're given 1 point. This is the y-intercept. It's given to be 0r, right, because it's at the edge of a circle with a radius r. So let's find this point, and we can do that because we have the equations of the two circles. So I think it's called Q there. So x squared, from here we can isolate for y squared. Like they both have the y squared term here. We get r squared minus x squared. Replace it in there. Okay. Expand this. So this cancels out. Okay. This cancels out. So we have minus 2x. Bring this over to the other side. Divide both sides by negative 2. Okay, so that's the x-coordinate in terms of r. Let's plug that in there, and we get r4 over 4 plus y squared is equal to r squared. Okay, and this here is if you factor r squared, okay, and you get 4 minus r squared all over 4. So we just want the positive value, we don't want the negative y value. And we get an r over 2 times by the square root of 4 minus r squared. Okay. So the 2 points are 0r from up here, and the second point is r squared over 2, r over 2, 4 minus r squared. Okay, so using that we can get the expression of the slope of this line. So it's going to be this minus r over 2 minus r over 2, 4 minus r squared minus r over r squared over 2. Okay, and we can multiply top and bottom by 2 to get r. Divide the top and bottom by r and you get like that. So that's the expression for slope. So you know that our equation of the line is going to be y is equal to the slope expression. And then the y-intercept is 0r, so just r. So that's the equation of the line. Now the big R here is the x-intercept. So it's when this y here is set to 0, we solve for r. So that's how we find the x-intercept. So let's bring that over, you get minus r. Okay, so you can multiply both sides by r, you get minus r squared, and divide both sides by that. So that's what x is equal to. And this right here is equal to the value of r. Okay, so the question was, as r approaches to 0, okay, what happens, right? As the radius approaches 0, what happens to the big R? Okay, so actually let's multiply top and bottom by negative. We get 2, right? 2 minus this. If you replace r with the small r with 0, you get 0 over 0. It's an indeterminate case. So let's multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate pair. Right? Because of the square root, that should ring a bell and saying we should try the conjugate pair. Okay, so the bottom here will become 4 minus 4, so it just becomes r squared. At the top we have r squared, 2 plus. That gets canceled out. And now, okay, as, right, you can see as this approaches 0, right, r will also approach 0. So as r approaches 0, this becomes root of 4. So 2 plus, oh sorry, 2 plus root of 4, actually r is approaching the value of 4.